We're just sitting here, just having a quick cup of coffee, quick break, and we just noticed like the mats, and we're just discussing it. And I just said to Marcus, actually, what would happen? What would he think if you came in and saw these were all sticky and messy and horrible and stuff like that? What would you think you go into a place like that?
Well, it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting what Steve just asked me, because it's happened to me many, many times. And I was on a course in London not that long ago. Went to a big pizza chain, won't say who it is, and they were absolutely diabolical. And the first thing it sort of says to me, okay, well, you know, sticky and horrible and yucky, and how many times has that happened to you out there? Well, what it says to me, Steve, is actually that you're not paying very close, and here's the key word, attention to detail, and that's one of your passions.
Absolutely.
But you're not really attention to detail, and what it means is it just says to me, the customer, an awful lot, doesn't it? And how difficult is it to make sure that these things are nice, clean and tidy?
Well, the thing is, what you need to do at the end of the day is it's not even a top tip, it's just a matter of caring. It comes down from the menus. They print their own menus here at the George, do a fantastic job, not laminate. These are end of the day jobs where it's part of training and implementing stuff. I mean, how many times have you gone into a place and it's got more germs on it from fingerprints than your local authority's Petri dish, to be fair? It's just a simple matter of controlling it, training your staff, and just making sure that the next day's set up, ready for your customers to come in, Marcus, and just say, do you know what, there's no trouble to that. Now come in and say, do you know what, this here is a reflection of your business.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, really, isn't it? And so for everybody watching this, think about what you do in your food business. How much time is it going to take you? Actually, it doesn't matter how much time it's going to take you, because if you don't do it, don't get it right, the person that sits down like me and Steve, if it was your restaurant, your pub, cafe, hotel, whatever it might be, and the first thing you look at and you go, ooh, well, how much do these guys not care? You look at this, and as you mentioned, it's got more bacteria on there than a Petri dish of an environmental health officer. It's like, how much do you really care? And you'll think twice before you go there next time. And I'll tell you what, the second time you thought about it, you won't go, will you?
Absolutely not. And by the way, as a customer, you do have a right to go and say, actually, do you know what? That's rank, that's horrible, that shows to me you don't care. You'll get a £5 off your meal as well if you complain about it.
So go and look at what you're doing.